Today we're taking a look at the Rayquaza V Battle Deck. Now this is a deck that also released alongside another one called the Noivern V Battle Deck. So if you're new to Pokemon cards or are thinking about playing, these decks are definitely what you want to be looking at when you first start off. These are level 1 decks, as you guys can see. One cool thing about this is the art for this Rayquaza V you guys see right here is a exclusive one for this deck. You can't get this art for Rayquaza anywhere else. With that said, we're also going to be doing a giveaway for this entire deck. Every single card, all you have to do is comment down below what would you do with this deck or the card, the Rayquaza card. Would you play it or would you just put it in your binder? So on the very back of the box right here, you guys can see a little photo of Rayquaza. It also has a small deck list of every single card here, and then it has all the contents here on the side telling you exactly what you're getting. Swoop from the sky with Rayquaza V. Welcome to the return of dragon types to the Pokemon TCG with this deck led by Rayquaza V. Turn your discards into damage with the star Pokemon's Dragon Pulse and Spiral Burst attacks. Dig into your deck for more energy with the help of Gym Leader Gordy, and combine the powers of fire and lightning in the Rayquaza V Battle Deck. Now if you guys don't know, this is the deck and the set in Evolving Skies basically where they brought back dragon type Pokemon into the TCG. They took a break, a little hiatus from the card game, and before I believe they used to be a colorless type Pokemon. Now they have an actual dragon typing, which is really useful. And why it's super useful is because one of the benefits a lot of the dragon type Pokemon have, or all dragon type Pokemon cards in the current standard format, is they have no weakness. Rayquaza coin right here, it's like a golden metallic coin. Rule book right here, damage counters, they're like a metallic shiny kind of finish. This is a code card they include, which will give you the exact 60 card deck in the online trading card game. We have Rayquaza V with the special promo deck art. We have 2 attacks. We have Dragon Pulse for 1 electric energy. For 40 damage, it says discard the top 2 cards of your deck, which isn't that good, to be honest. The main reason you're using this card is for the second attack, Spiral Burst, which says you may discard up to 2 basic fire energy or 2 basic electric energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. Now, one of the most expensive cards in modern TCG history is the Rayquaza VMAX alt art. Next up, you also have a couple other things included. You have a little card here that tells you about the order of operations. Now, the most common way to power this kind of deck up is with the Flaffy card. You don't need to get the Ampharos, you just need the Mareep and Flaffy. And Flaffy basically allows you to attach an energy from your discard pile to a Pokemon on your bench, so you can charge up your Rayquazas and all that good stuff. And an Ampharos if you want to run Ampharos in your deck instead. Also, you got a little deck box here. It's nice, but unfortunately, the second you sleeve them up, the cards become too thick and they no longer fit inside the deck box. But yeah, when I ship this whole deck to the giveaway winner, I'll give them basically all this inside of the deck box right here. They also include a playmat with it as well, so if you guys need some help, it has the order of operations on one side there, and if you already know how to like play the game and don't need this playmat, you can actually use the other side as a poster, which has some art of Rayquaza and Noivern fighting each other right there. So of course we have the Rayquaza V, which I did talk about with you guys earlier, so we're not gonna have to go over this that much longer. So there you go, that's the Rayquaza V. We also have some energies. We have a bunch of energies in this deck, electric and fire type. Here we have Thundurus. Thundurus will be one of the backup attackers in this deck, and also it combos pretty well with Rayquaza because it has the attack assisting spark, and it says you may attach 1 electric energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon, which is super handy if you have Rayquaza V on your bench already. Also, we have a more fire energies. Chinchou up next. Not all particularly a really great card. It's just a basic Pokemon right here, which we're going to evolve into Lantern later on. Great Ball, which would be very useful to find your Rayquaza in your deck or another Pokemon you might need. We got Lantern right here. Has 2 attacks. We got Blinding Beam and Electro Ball. We have another fire energy. Escape Rope, Evolution Incense, which is great if you want to evolve your Chinchou into a Lantern. And if you have the VMAX in the deck, then you can just search out the Rayquaza VMAX. Pansear, some fire Pokemon in here because it is a mixture of electric and fire Pokemon. Another electric energy, we got Hop, which is a really standard supporter. Draw 3. It's not all that competitive in the stronger decks in the game, but in terms of like a basic level 1 V Battle Deck, this is a pretty solid card. Energy Search, which is great for searching either electric or fire energy, because as you see, Rayquaza's attack, the main attack, which is Spiral Burst, requires 1 fire and 1 electric energy. So you can attack if you have one but not the other. So in order to guarantee you have that other type of energy on it, Energy Search is very clutch for that. Electrike, I'm expecting his evolved form to be in here as well. Potion, heal 30 damage off of one of your Pokemon. Not all that great. Honestly, I would take this out and put in something else. We got another electric energy. We got a Volcarona, which is pretty good. It has 2 attacks here. We've got Combustion for 50 damage and then Fire Spin for 170. One big upgrade you can make to this deck is by getting the Volcarona V Pokemon. Here's a little Larvesta right here. Flame Charge, search your deck for a fire energy card and attach it to this Pokemon and then shuffle your deck. It also does 10 damage. So the next turn, you'll be able to have a Volcarona with 2 energies on it. And if you already had a fire energy or another energy in hand, you're now being able to swing for 170 with the Fire Spin attack. So your turn 2 or whatever, you can now attack with Volcarona for 170, which is a lot of damage. Next up, we got Sonya. Pretty handy card. You can search for up to 2 basic energies or 2 basic Pokemon. So if you needed energies, it's just like an energy search, but you get 2. However, it is as a supporter, so you can only play 1 supporter per turn. So yeah, you got Rayquaza V combos pretty well with Sonya. And if you needed some other basic Pokemon in your bench, maybe let's say a Larvesta or like a Thundurus, you can search them out and slap them onto your bench. More fire energies, a Great Ball. Hop, once again, we got Dan. Dan is not a good card at all. I would recommend just putting in Hop instead if you have more Hops laying around. Dan says draw 2 cards and you and your opponent play rock, paper, scissors, and if you win, you draw 2 more. Energy retrieval, which is really good if you need to get some important and crucial energies back into your hand. You just put 2 of them back into your hand with this card. Magnet Trick right here has an ability as well, High Speed. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. The attack isn't all that great. You don't really want to use this as one of your main attackers. This is more of a support kind of Pokemon. Gordy here as well as another supporter. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of energy cards you find there and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So this is a really good way to do a lot of energy searching. So a pretty decent supporter. I understand why they put it in this deck, but it's not a super competitive card for a lot of decks out there. We got Simus here, evolving from the Pansear. 1 fire energy does 30 damage, and then Giga Impact does 110 damage for 3 colorless energies in total. Not all that great. Fire energy, another Hop once again. We got Pansear. Gym Trainer, which is draw 2 cards if any of your Pokemon were knocked out during the last turn. Draw 2 more cards. Gym Trainer is not a good card at all. This is definitely a card you want to replace with a card like Raihan, which if you had a Pokemon knocked out the previous turn, you attach an energy from your discard pile onto a Pokemon on your side and then search for any card in your deck and add it to your hand. That's way better than draw 2 and then plus 2 more if you lost a guy. And then the other option to substitute with this card is Cynthia's Ambition, which just came out in the latest set, Brilliant Stars. Take this card out, replace it with something else like a Marnie, Professor's Research. You just don't need this card. All right, Chinchou, another Chinchou, another Electric Energy, another copy of Thundurus. It is a pretty decent card. It has 120 HP and the Desisting Spark is really solid. So this card just does really well with the Rayquaza V as your main attacker. We got Volcarona once again, another Larvesta, another Energy Search, another Evolution Incense. We have Great Ball, Electric Energy, Potion, another Hop, Lantern once again. You guys saw the attack earlier. It's like an attack and defense move in the same attack. We got Escape Rope once again, as well as another Fire Energy, Pansear, Gym Trainer, Electric Energy, Electrike, another Dan, Fire Energy, a Chinchou, a Simisear, a Electric Energy, and a Larvesta, and one more, a Great Ball. This deck is really great for new players, like beginners who really just haven't really played the game before. If you want to upgrade this deck, definitely look into Rayquaza VMAX, Larvesta V, and you'll want to add the Mareep and Flaffy from Evolving Skies, because that Flaffy, it will be amazing. And you can also use cards like Pikachu, Pikachu VMAX, they combo together really well, along with cards like Bulltown V as well. There's so much options that really synergize with this deck. Comment down below what you guys think about the Rayquaza V Battle Deck, and one person will get this full deck for free. Links down below to places where you guys can buy this deck, and of course check out my website SneakerTalkTCG.com or my eBay store for your single Pokemon card needs.